Hi, my name is Liviana Valentine. I'm from Nandi and Today FM rocks.
My name is Ateza. I work at Golden Point Resort. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
My name is Krish. I'm from Tava. I like listening to Big Breakfast. Today FM rocks.
I'm Juliana. I'm from Lautoka and I like listening to Today FM.
Hi, my name is Chelly. I live in Arere. Today FM rocks my grog and lollipop.
Bula, my name is So. I'm from Navua. I like listening to Today's FM.
Bula, my name is Asilika from Rocky Rocky and Today FM rocks with my flip-flops.
Good evening, I'm Jackie Spate and this is FBC News. Tonight, 7 months on, and Tropical Cyclone Winston still haunts Ra villages. Reports of rape and other sexual offences increase. And Father's Day celebrated in style around the country. A multi-stakeholder effort is needed to help people who are left traumatised by Tropical Cyclone Winston. Lautoka-based NGO Friend has been working closely with cyclone-affected communities in Ra, and its director Sashi Kiran says, although people are moving on, many are still trying to cope. Roland Karoy reports.
With the laughter and welcoming smiles, it's almost as if everything is back to normal in villages in the Nakorotumbu district. But beneath the bravery are memories from the dreadful night that TC Winston struck. Memories that continue to haunt even the strongest.
It's still happening now, especially the small children. Whenever there's a small wind or rain, they get scared. Just last night, there was a bit of wind, and everyone in the village was alert and scared.
From what they have experienced, it takes little to scare them.
It's the same here at Nambukandra. Even in our tent, when the wind blows and it moves, my whole family and even I feel scared. We just need to have a proper home.
Friend Director Sashi Kiran says the trauma will stay with them forever, and the best that can be done is help them cope.
There needs mass support for children's trauma healing work, where because at the moment the fear, even when it starts raining, the children are so fearful. Imagine living like that for the last 7 months. And this is going to have an ongoing effect in their lives. So they need trauma healing support for children, for mothers, even elders, and because there's a helplessness in the older people.
While they try to rebuild their lives, villagers have agreed that trauma healing is needed. Roland Karoy, FBC News.
A 50-year-old man is dead following an accident at the Nawaidomba Public School compound in Nandi this morning. The man died when a truck that was parked on a steep road allegedly rolled over him. Police say the victim was loading the belongings of a teacher into the truck when the incident occurred. The driver is being questioned at the Nandi police station. Meanwhile, the driver, who allegedly caused a fatal accident in Duvu Singatoka yesterday, is still being questioned. The 26-year-old victim remains admitted. A 4-year-old girl had died at the scene. Meanwhile, a man is counting his lucky stars after the vehicle he was driving plunged into a river in 9 Miles Nasinu. It is alleged the driver lost control of the vehicle while trying to overtake. He escaped injuries. There has been an increase in reports of rape and other sexual offences from the public. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions released its latest statistics, stating that 22 people were charged in 57 separate incidents last month. Kelly Vadhala reports.
With the recent increase of reports of sexual offences, people are no longer keeping such assaults secret and behind closed doors as in the past.
The increase in reporting, that people are feeling confident to come out and report. That is why we're seeing an increase in reporting. The DPP statistics show every month there is an increase in reporting. It's also showing that more and more children are coming out, and it's also revealing who the alleged perpetrators are.
Many people have said that the instances of rape and other related offences are increasing.
Rape is a common issue in our country nowadays. Actually, girls are not supposed to be blamed for this issue, rape.
I am strongly against rape because I can't stand to see young girls and women being assaulted or harmed in any way, especially mothers.
How males feel or how rapists feel that they have so much power and control. They feel that it belongs to them somehow, that they're superior than females.
I think men and boys need to learn about proper behavior and about the power and privilege that they exercise.
The DPP stated one of the serious sexual offences so far is where the accused was the biological mother and the victim was her 14-year-old daughter. Kalivadala, FBC News.
A father's love is immeasurable, and people across the nation took today to acknowledge this. Rachel Nath caught up with a few families who were out celebrating.
How does one begin to describe the emotions surrounding Father's Day? How do you find the words to say thank you?
Main thing is respecting your family. Father will do the birthday. The children will follow your father.
Many pointed out the need to never take fathers for granted, especially those who only have memories to remember their fathers by. Today has been a day where fathers have sat back, relaxed and gotten spoiled.
We have to enjoy the Father's Day in the Super Park. We enjoy it with all my kids and my wife. Happy Father's Day, Fiji.
It's a happy Father's Day, so a special day for me, and happy Father's Day to my father. Thank you for caring and loving for me.
I just feel very grateful today that I can celebrate Father's Day with my father, who has, always been there. Unlike a lot of people would, the less fortunate would probably not be able to say Happy Father's Day to anyone today. So I just feel very grateful today.
People display various emotions when it comes to Father's Day. Joy, pride, a sense of loss for those who have passed on. However, the one thing common amongst all, love for the one who is every child's hero. To all the single parents who fill the role of a father and mother, a happy Father's Day to you as well. Rachel Nath, FBC News.
Still to come on FBC News, new queen crowned Miss Bar Riverside. And our successful Fijian segment today looks at the success of local comedians rocking cabs. Stay with us.
Radio Fiji 1 nandomo ibiti na bonga jbeyaniano ebinaka beyao Radio Fiji 1 nandomo ibiti na bonga jbeyaniano na evangolite erakiraki mami na marama ni Northland mami ndo talenta kana Radio Fiji 1 nandomo ibiti na bonga jbeyaniano
na Radio Fiji 1 nandomo ibiti na bonga jbeyaniano.
Welcome back. This is FBC News. Matila Mbota is the new Miss Vodafone Bar Riverside. The 19-year-old was crowned last night, signifying the culmination of the week-long festival. Ellen Stalls has more.
Matila Mbota of Nawangarua village in Ba was all smiles last night, not only winning the main title, but also taking out Best Talent Award at the Ba Riverside Carnival. The young lass was a crowd favourite and was one of 7 contestants vying for the crown at this year's carnival.
To my mom and my dad, you two are my role models, you two are my inspiration.
Chief Guest Attorney General Ayasaid Kayum says such festivals play an important role in strengthening ties in the community.
When you have a disaster, when you have a calamity, when you have a cyclone, we need to regroup as a nation. We need to look to the future, and therefore I'd like to thank the organizers for this wonderful carnival, because it brings everybody together here.
As a change this year, the carnival did not have a Miss Charity Award. Instead, the Queen receives a return trip to New Zealand.
Carnival Committee will give 50% of whatever profit we get from this carnival to the Prime Minister's Relief Fund.
Other winners on the night included first runner-up Andi Lithia Naisau, while second runner-up was Miss Civil Servants Rangita Devi. The Miss Personality Award went to Amele Semilemba. Miss Mbauta will now vie for a place at the 2016 Miss Fiji pageant to represent Fiji at the Miss South Pacific pageant later this year. Ellen Stahls, FBC News.
6 Queen contestants will vie for the Miss Vodafone Tambara crown this year. The week-long Vodafone Tambara Carnival in Nausori was officially opened last night by Commissioner Central Setereki Tale. As Savaira Tambor tells us, the carnival's theme for this year is Go Green, Go Healthy.
One of the main reasons for events such as the Tambara Carnival is to bring people together. With that in mind, organizers for this year's carnival have decided to create more awareness on non-communicable diseases and ways to prevent it.
The challenge of NCD is not a new one, but is continuing to plague our nation, robbing us prematurely of our loved ones and the costs that are associated with the loss of productivity and curative measures related to NCDs.
We should start now preaching and practicing healthy foods that we grow, the type of food that we should be eating, and we should be able to see that we change our lifestyle.
Meanwhile, the beautiful young women vying for the Miss Tambara title also have their own messages.
My advocacy message is based on enhancing and empowering the lives of the most vulnerable members of the society.
I will be advocating on the theme climate change.
My advocacy message is to empower the younger generation of Fiji, specifically the youths.
With the theme Go Green, Go Healthy, organizers are hoping that it will create more discussion and ultimately contribute towards the prevention of NCDs. Savaira Tambua, FBC News.
RC Manubai staff from branches across Fiji have been rewarded for their hard work and dedication. Ellen Stahls was at the company's awards night at the Xavier College Auditorium in Ba last night.
RC Manubai and Company Limited Managing Director Dinesh Patel says his company's success came off the sweat and hard work of his employees.
We want to recognize their efforts. They have contributed immensely to the growth of the company, and they continue to do so. They work long hours. And this is one way of us, appreciating the efforts and rewarding them.
The major hardware supplier's success has been attributed to hard work and perseverance.
When they look at the family business, we haven't been given anything on a silver plate. We have had to work for it. In summary, the same is expected out of these people. Whether you want to continue working for the company or whether you want to start your own business, there is no shortcut road to success.
Agreeing with Patel, Minister for Economy Ayaz Said Kayum said every Fijian worker is important to the growth of Fiji's economy.
If one spoke is missing, the wheel does not function well. So every single person is important. If you're a manager, if you're a deputy manager, please understand that the person who's a very junior person is very, very important to you.
Since starting up business in Fiji in the early 1900s, the RCU Manubai Group has opened up numerous outlets around Fiji, including this one in Namaka, and plan to do so again in Nausori by the end of this year. Ellen Stahls, FBC News.
Yatsen School held a banquet dinner in Flagstaff, Suva last night to mark the ending of its week-long anniversary celebrations. Yatsen Primary School was established 80 years ago, while the secondary school 3 decades ago. Shireen Shivan was part of the celebrations yesterday.
Students, parents, teachers and former scholars were part of the celebrations culminating Yatsen School's years of existence and achievements. The theme for the celebration was celebrating our past, embracing our future and educational excellence. Chief guest at the event, President Major General Retired Chiochi Conrote says the schools have come a long way. Major General Conrote says the schools continue to be among the higher end of academic achievers.
I believe that the Yatsen community is continuing to contribute very positively to Fiji's social, economic, and cultural development in precisely the same way the government wants all our respective communities to do.
There are over 1,000 students studying in both the Yatsen schools. Shireen Shivan, FBC News.
What started out as just two friends compiling short funny videos has become a major hit on social media. Joseva Rokongo and Tui Davilati, known to many of us as Rock and Cav, have their own Facebook and YouTube channels that have collectively raked in thousands of followers. Tonight in our Successful Fijian segment, Savara Tambua talks to the two comedians who are originally from Fiji but now reside in Australia.
Successful Fijians is brought to you by the Fiji Development Bank, your partner in progress.
Hey, Mr. C, man, my boy.
With a huge following on Facebook and YouTube, it's hard to imagine that Rock and Cav only began showcasing their comedy snippets just over a year ago. The duo's acts are based on their experiences growing up with a bit of exaggeration that Pacific Islanders and especially Fijians can relate to.
What we aim to do is just to make short videos, 30 minutes, 30 seconds to a minute videos of I guess, funny things that happen throughout your life as a young kid, and videos that people can relate to.
Just try and be in the background of Cav because he's the funny one of the group, but you know, I do my bit and, you know, we turn out alright at the end.
Rock is from Kia in Madhuat and Cav is from Veratawai Levu in Teilevu, but the two grew up together in Sydney. They're still trying to come to terms with their success. The most recent was being called up to be brand ambassadors for Digicel.
Yeah, just to make people happy and to see where it takes us, you know, the opportunities that it brings. Obviously Digicel and Fiji Airways, you know, it's been going well so far, and hopefully in the future we'll, you know, do bigger and better things.
With so many videos getting so many positive feedback and reviews, the question being asked by many fans here at home is, when will we get to watch Rock and Cav live?
Hopefully sometime in the future, as I explained to some people that have asked that question, is that what sets us apart from the guys like the Laughing Samoans, and that is that, you know, they all do their shows live, whereas me and Rock, everything's off video. So like if something doesn't work out, we can edit it and stuff like that, whereas live it's more of a cutthroat kind of thing.
And for young and upcoming comedians, here's a bit of advice from Rock and Cav.
Just be yourself, you know, be yourself. You know, there's a lot of kids out there with a lot of creativity, and I think it's important just, you know, just to back yourself every time, you know, and just don't like lose sight of what you're trying to accomplish, I guess, yeah.
You know, obviously keep faith first. You know, that's the only thing that will keep you grounded. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. You know, you're not going to be perfect, but try not to make the same mistakes, you know.
The duo saying that the positive response that they continue to receive is what inspires them to keep doing what they do, with the hope of taking a step further by having their own shows in the future. Sabera Tambua, FBC News.
Successful Fijians was brought to you by the Fiji Development Bank, your partner in progress.
Coming up in sports, Lautoka wins BOG title after 31 years. And Levani Mbotia ruled out of November tour. This and more after the break.
मैं जुगेन नंबिलो तालिबु से रेडियो फिजी 2 24 घंटे मेरे साथ साथ रहता है।
हम मंगेरी ताउका के ललित से हमारे दिल में और दिमाग में खाली रेडियो फिजी 2 है, और सभी भाइयों से आग्रह करते हैं कि रेडियो फिजी 2 सुनना चाहिए।
मेरा नाम अभिनेश है, मैं निंदी का रहने वाला हूँ। मैं सभी समय रेडियो फिजी 2 सुनता हूँ क्योंकि उसमें आईना प्रोग्राम।
Welcome back. This is FBC Sports. Lautoka has won the Ink Mobile Battle of the Giants title after a lapse of 31 years. A goal each from Mohammad Shazil and Cyrus Singh in extra time sealed the victory against Lambasa. Rohit Dale with the details.
And it is Lautoka that have come out victorious in the 2016 Inkmobile Battle of the Giants.
They had to wait for more than 3 decades, making the victory even sweeter. Mohammad Shazil and Cyrus Singh netting the goals in extra time as both teams were locked at 0-0 after full time.
Sundavi running in guy, the flag stay down. Mohammad Shazil with a chance, and Mohammad Shazil as he sneaked past the last line of defense. And in the 4th minute of play, it is Mohammad Shazil who Lambasa were very, very wary of. And Lautoka go up by 1-0. Mardan is here, then Iqbal as Tony Kalutani now turns to drive and following through Mohammad Cyrus Singh now. And Cyrus Singh in the 5th minute of play following through the Lambasa defense, and in the 5th minute of play, it is the Lautoka side go up by 2-0.
The two youngsters couldn't hold back their emotions as they registered their first title with the Blues.
Yeah, again, a great ball played across no one.
This was my first win. I'm very happy and very excited. I want to dedicate this win to all the fathers in Lautoka, especially my father. He called me early in the morning and he told it will be the biggest Father's Day gift if I score any goal.
And it was all for the fans of Lautoka and for my mom and dad too, and my sister who always supported me.
Coach Anjinesh Prasad, who led the team to his first tournament, says the message to the players was clear from day one.
The message was clear. Just stick to the game plan. You should know what you are doing. Support each other. Keep the communication going. And the result will be on our side.
Lambasa captain Daniela Wanga says they lost to a better team.
We knew it's going to be a tough with all respect to Lautoka. We deserve to be here and a good showdown in the final. That's life about football. We couldn't capitalize on the opportunity, and that happens, and congratulations to Lautoka.
The Blues received $15,000 for the win, while Lambasa walked away with $6,000. Rohit Deo, FBC Sports.
Vodafone flying Fijian centre Levani Botia has been ruled out at the end-of-year European tour. Coach John McKee confirmed on FBCTV's Vodafone Sports Lounge that Botia is ruled due to a leg injury. Rohit Deo with the story.
We sort of discounted him for November. His injury was a 6-month injury following surgery on his knee, and I would expect if he is available in November, he would have only just started playing again, so I don't think he'd be quite ready for the intensity of the international rugby. All our players and really look at their form to make sure that, you know, around their current form and their fitness, we're using the latest data we can before the tour starts. But
Canterbury leads the Mitre 10 Cup rugby competition after 3 rounds. Ben Volavola's team thrashed Northland 52-34 last night. The Vodafone Fiji under-20 football side went down to hosts Vanuatu in their opening match at the OFC Championships yesterday. The lone goal was scored in the 61st minute by Godin Tenene.
Gave away a lot of possession. That was the difference in this game. We had chances, but we missed our chances. So when you miss your chances, this is what you have. They had one and they scored, but we had a few which we could have scored, but we missed those. So that's the difference in this game.
Fiji's next match is against New Caledonia on Tuesday. In other matches, New Caledonia beat Papua New Guinea 4-1, while New Zealand thumped Cook Islands 3-0. Nandi defeated Ba 2-1 in the lone Vodafone Premier League match play today. Goals from Lekima Ngonerao and Eliki Ravosai secured the jet setters 3 points. Ose Vakatale Sao scored for the men in black. The winners put Nandi on third position on the ladder with 7 points, while Lautoka leads with 10 points. The Fiji Baseball and Softball Association held an under-15 baseball tournament in Suva yesterday. 4 teams took part in the one-day tourney. Similar tournaments are expected to be organised in the coming weeks. This is part of the association's plan to develop the sport at grassroots level in the country. Fine weather prevailed over the country today. Lambasa recorded the highest temperature at 32 degrees. Nandi, Lautoka and Ba were on 30. Suva and Savo were the lowest, experiencing 26 degrees. Forecast for tomorrow: fine apart from isolated brief showers over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands. And the further outlook, we're looking ahead to Tuesday. More fine weather to prevail, cool at night. Recapping the main stories for tonight, 7 months on and Tropical Cyclone Winston still haunts Ra villages. A 50-year-old man is dead following an accident at the Nawaithomba Public School compound in Nandi. And Lautoka wins Battle of the Giants title after 31 years. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. On to our poll question. This week we are asking, is speeding becoming a major problem on our roads? To answer, visit our FBC website. Send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email citizenseyes@fbc.com.fj or share it with us via Facebook page FBC News. And if you're on Twitter, follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC_news or simply hashtag FBC News. You've been watching FBC News. I'm Jackie Spate. Good night.
Mrs. Maninrabu from Batam. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
I'm Sela Sadakau from Vatukola. I only listen to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Golevenaka, I'm Vale and I'm working at Golden Grove Resort and I love listening to Gold FM because it plays a really wide range of classic music.
I'm Saini Sakio from Kashmir Lotoka. I like Gold FM, but only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.